Hello guys, today I have bring to you InMo Series 4, a very beautiful question, and today we'll be solving this question. I will now read the question. Prove that for every prime p comma q, p to this expression is never a perfect square. Okay, is never, and p and q are primes. These two are is very important. So now we will start with the solution. We will we will try to prove this with contradiction. Okay, so after we will first I will. Okay, so this expression. Okay. So let us assume, since it's saying never, can we assume that this will be a perfect square if we are solving by contradiction? So we'll write p to the power q squared minus q plus 1 plus q to the power p squared minus p plus 1 minus p minus q is equal to some k square, where k is a positive integer. Understood? It can also be negative, but doesn't matter because it's a square. So what will we say? It's we have this expression is equal to q squared. Okay. So they are primes. So and without without log we can say, uh, without loss of generality, that p will be greater than equal to q. We can say that, right? So first there will be two cases. P is equal to q and p is greater than q. P is equal to q and p is greater than q. Okay. So I will first take case one. P is equal to q. So I will put it in this equation. What will I get? P squared minus p plus 1 plus p to the power p squared minus p plus 1 minus p minus p is equal to k squared. I'm just putting it simply, okay? Just putting this into this. Very simple, nothing else. So we will say these two are equal, right? So we can say 2 times p squared minus p plus 1 minus 2 minus p, 2 common. This is also equal to, this is 2p is equal to k squared. So now can I take p here common? Because look, this is plus 1. And you remember in the last video what I said? 3 to the power 2023 into 3 is equal to 3 to the power 2024. Please see the last video. It will be easier to understand here. It's not related to this, but it's also very nice question. Also for more. 3 to the power 2023 into 3 to the power 2024. Okay. So here I can also apply that p to the power p square minus p into p is equal to p to the power p square minus p plus 1. So I can, this is divisible by p, right? So I can divide p. I can take this whole side. So I will get p to the power p square minus p is equal to p to the power p square minus p plus 1 upon p. So I will get 2 into p to the power p square minus p, 2p minus, this is p only, so divided by p will be 1. Simple fact, equal to k squared. So now, do you know that if a square is divisible by of a number, then that number, then the square must be also divisible by the number's whole square. Makes sense, right? Because k squared suppose is divisible by x. So if I will whole square down, so it will be divisible, right? Otherwise, this number will not be divisible. So what will I get? 2p. So can you see this will not never be divisible by p or p square? and this is only divisible by p but not p square. So with this statement, this is false. So it will not never be. So here contradiction. Okay. Sorry for making it a little bit messy, but I hope you still understand it. Okay. Now we have our second case that p is greater than q. So I take second case too. P is greater than q. So I will again put it. So in this, what should I use? We can think little. Okay. So here I will use formats little. Here. This is a very important part in INMO number theory. Not only INMO, even IOPM, ARMO, IMOTC, all the way to IMO actual. So formats little, what does it say? A to the power P is equivalent to P mod some A, not P, sorry, not P, right? So I can divide, and it also says that A to the power P minus 1 is equivalent to A mod, no, 1 mod P. This is not that if you divide both sides, it will become 1. No, there is a separate explanation for this, and I will explain it in another video. Okay. And this does not hold. Don't learn wrong concepts. Otherwise, removing them in your mind will be very hard. So, can I say that A is equal to, and also A comma P must be coprime. Okay. So, since A, P is greater than Q, they're both prime, then P comma Q will be coprime. So, can I say that P, can I put this here? So, can I get P 2 power Q minus 1 is equivalent to 1 mod Q? Here. I can also say P to the power Q square minus Q is equivalent to 1 mod Q. Because this is a multiple, this is just Q times. Okay. So 1 to the power whole power Q, that is 1 only. So, okay. And so can we say that if I plus into, if I multiply Q here this side, Q here this side, so we're gonna get P to the power Q square minus Q plus 1 is equivalent to Q to the mod, no, sorry, P here. So can I get this? Because P mod Q, sorry, forgive me for my mistake. So I will take mod Q in mod P in equation 1, um or this equation. This is equation 1. Okay. So I get P to the power Q square minus Q plus 1. I'm just writing the equation down so that you can see it quickly. I will take mod Q here. So this is P. This is 0 because this is Q itself. This is again P. And this is 0. So can I see that this is 0 mod P, mod Q? So then we get Q, K is equal to 0 mod Q. So K squared will also be 0 mod Q. So then P to the power Q square minus Q plus 1 minus P minus Q will be 0 mod Q squared because they are all divisible. So I will get Q squared is divisible by Q. Matlab, Q square divides Q. Okay. Matlab, this is divisible by Q squared. This is what it means. So contradiction, because this will never hold true until Q is 1. This will only hold if Q is equal to 1. And 1 is not a prime. So proof, right? that what we needed to prove, that it will never be a perfect source. Proof it. Thank you. That's all for my video today. Please share and subscribe and like.